Sarah, I'm coming home early today. Have dinner ready.
That's unusual. You actually want to eat at home?
What's wrong with that?
Usually you text at the last minute saying you'll be late.
Can't a man change his habits?
After 30 years? That would be something.
What's wrong with that? Is it a crime for me to come home early?
Usually you text that you're working late. Should I cancel my own plans?
What plans? You're always home anyway. Just make dinner like you're supposed to.
I do have a life outside this house. My book club meets today.
Book club? Since when? You never mentioned that before.
I've mentioned lots of things. You just don't listen.
Whatever, just be home. I want to discuss something important.
Well, don't you usually have dinner with someone else?
What are you talking about? Are you still hung up on that affair from years ago? Do you know how long it's been?
I remember the exact date, October 15th, 10 years ago.
You're keeping track? That's a bit obsessive, isn't it?
My memory is quite clear about these things. Should I set the table for anyone else?
Stop with the sarcasm. That was ancient history.
10 years isn't ancient. Our son was still in college then.
Why bring up Mike now? He's got his own family.
It wasn't just an affair, it was adultery. You had a relationship with another woman while married to me.
Don't use such harsh words. It wasn't adultery. It was a fling, nothing serious.
3 years is a fling? That's an interesting definition.
You're twisting things again. It wasn't that long.
Is that so? Interesting how you define nothing serious.
Why bring this up now? You've been quiet about it for years.
Not quiet, just observant. Very observant.
What's that supposed to mean? You're acting strange today.
Just making conversation since you rarely talk to me these days.
Look, a lot happened back then, but I'm almost retired now. Just an old man. Can we drop this? I'm living honestly now.
Honestly? Like those late meetings?
Don't start with that. Work is work.
That's debatable. What would you like for dinner?
Don't change the subject when I'm trying to explain. Maybe if you weren't so cold, I wouldn't feel the need to look elsewhere.
Cold? Is that your excuse for all these years?
You changed after Mike went to college and became distant.
But you are looking elsewhere.
You're impossible today. What's gotten into you? Can't a man just come home for dinner?
Of course. Just trying to understand your son's interest in home cooking. Usually you prefer restaurant food.
I've calmed down a lot compared to before. Oh, right. I want to talk about something when I get home.
Something to talk about? More surprises?
Don't make everything sound suspicious. Can't I have a normal conversation with my wife?
Normal conversations. When was the last time we had one of those?
Last week, we talked about... well...
You can't remember, can you? Because it didn't happen. Of course you can. It's been so long since you tried.
See, this is why I avoid coming home early. You always have something to say.
Yes, I do have things to say. Years worth of things.
I don't need this today, not with retirement coming up.
Just being honest, like you claim to be.
We should start planning for after retirement. I actually have something in mind. Remember how you used to talk about living in the countryside?
Yes, I remember before everything changed.
Nothing changed that much. We're still together, aren't we?
Well, I did say I wanted a more relaxed lifestyle. Years ago, when we used to actually talk.
I listen more than you think. You just never appreciate my efforts.
Efforts at what exactly? Name one thing you've done for us lately.
I work hard every day. I provide for this family. At being a good husband, at providing for this family. We've been city folks forever. Actually, I've been thinking about having a peaceful retirement, too. I hear moving to the countryside is trending now. Might be nice for our retirement.
Trending? Since when do you care about trends?
I've been reading retirement magazines, planning our future.
Our future or your escape plan?
Why do you have to be so negative? I'm trying here.
Yes, countryside living does sound lovely. Peaceful, quiet, no distractions.
Remember how you used to love gardening? You could have a vegetable garden and everything.
You actually remembered that? I'm surprised.
Course I remember. I'm not completely self-absorbed.
Could have fooled me. What else do you remember?
Of course I remember. How long do you think we've been married? I notice things.
Like what? Tell me one thing about me from last year.
You bought new curtains, the blue ones.
Those curtains are 5 years old, but nice try. True, over 30 years now, long enough to know each other very well.
Almost 40 years. Our son's independent and doing well. After retirement, we can focus on ourselves. Just you and me.
Just us? No more work dinners?
Those will stop, I promise.
But you can handle countryside living? You love your drinks in those ladies' bars. Won't you get bored?
I'm tired of all that now. I've settled down, you know. Lately, I prefer your simple home cooking to fancy restaurant food.
When did you last eat my cooking? Last month, maybe?
I ate at home last week. Thursday, I think.
That was 2 months ago, but who's counting? Sorry my cooking is so simple. Not as exciting as restaurant meals.
I'm not criticizing, I'm complimenting you. You used to be so much sweeter. You've turned into such a sassy old lady.
And you've turned into such a considerate husband. How convenient.
What's that supposed to mean? You're really pushing it today.
Maybe your unnecessary comments are the problem. Don't worry, I'll have dinner ready. I'll go prepare now.
Yeah, thanks. Make that miso soup with eggplant. I've been craving it. At least you can still cook well.
Interesting request. Your girlfriend doesn't make miso soup?
Don't start that again. I said that's over.
I'll make what I plan to make, since this was such short notice.
Fine. Whatever you make is fine. Just make sure it's ready when I get home.
Of course. Wouldn't want to disappoint you. Again.
What's with the attitude? I'm trying to be nice here.
Nice? Is that what you call this?
Forget it. Just have dinner ready.
As you wish. I'll just wait as your obedient wife. Are you really coming home this evening? The realtor just called.
Oh, about the land? What'd they say?
Don't change the subject. You still haven't answered about dinner.
Look, something came up. Work stuff.
Yes, there were several options, right? They said one of them is already decided.
I see. Okay, I'll call when I get home.
When exactly will that be? Before or after Katie's party?
Katie's party? What party?
No, they need an answer now. It's about the deposit.
Can't you handle it? I trust your judgment on this.
After 30 years of never trusting my judgment, that's new.
You're good with these things, better than me with details.
Suddenly you trust my judgment? This isn't like choosing dinner.
Why do you have to make everything difficult? Just handle it.
Like I handle everything else while you're working.
Don't start with that tone. I'm busy.
They said they'd call again this evening. We should decide together, don't you think?
I might not make it home by evening. Things are a bit busy.
Busy? Where are you? It's your day off.
Who told you that? I have meetings.
I saw your schedule. Remember? You left it on the kitchen table.
Going through my things again? Always snooping.
It was right there in plain sight, next to your coffee cup.
A man has his business to attend to. Stop questioning everything I do.
I can't believe this. The realtor needs our decision today.
Just tell them we'll take it. You've seen the photos.
The photos you never showed me? Those photos?
I sent them last week. Check your phone.
Without discussing the price or the location.
I've already looked into all that. Trust me on this.
Like I trusted you before? How did that work out?
Not this again. I'm trying to build our future here.
While ignoring our present and Katie's birthday.
Did we have plans? What plans?
It's Katie's birthday today. We were especially invited to our granddaughter's birthday, but you're not planning to come?
Katie's birthday? Oh, what time was that again?
The invitation has been on the fridge for weeks, with the time circled in red.
I've been busy with retirement planning. You know how it is.
Yes, I know exactly how it is. Like Father's Day last month, and Mike's birthday before that.
I made up for those. I sent gifts.
How convenient that you forget. Every family event, something comes up.
I've been busy planning our retirement. What time did you say it was?
Planning retirement? Or working late again?
Don't start with the accusations. Just tell me the time.
You forgot. It's at 6:30. Mike specifically asked if you could make it.
Might be cutting it close. These things always run late anyway.
Run late? It's a child's birthday party.
Kids don't care who comes, they just want presents.
She's your only granddaughter. She asked about you last week.
What'd she say about me?
Why doesn't Grandpa ever come? Doesn't he like me?
Don't make me feel guilty. I'm busy.
Yes, very busy. For the past 5 years.
Kids don't remember these things. Buy her something nice.
She remembers everything, unlike you.
What's that supposed to mean?
Oh, I see. Fine, I'll let them know.
Hey, don't tell them I forgot. Just say work came up. Make something up.
Like I've done for the past decade, covering your tracks?
Don't phrase it like that. You're making me sound bad.
I won't say anything unnecessary. If you want to make excuses, contact them yourself.
Can't you just smooth things over? I don't want my daughter-in-law and granddaughter to hate me. You're better at handling these things.
Better at lying, you mean? Better at making excuses?
Not lying, just explaining.
Then maybe you shouldn't do things that make them hate you. What's more important to you right now than your granddaughter's birthday? You're not even good at workplace relationships.
What's that supposed to mean?
You know exactly what I mean. Your business on your day off.
Don't go there, not today.
Why not today? Is today special somehow?
I'm retiring soon. I'm just maintaining good relationships with my subordinates. It's for their benefit. They need guidance transitioning.
Subordinates? Is that what you call her?
Stop implying things. It's not like that.
How noble of you. If only you'd shown that much dedication to your family, to your granddaughter.
Cut the sarcasm. You're a stay-at-home wife because I work, remember? All this comfort you enjoy is because of my work.
All this comfort? You mean the empty house?
Don't start. You have everything you need.
I work part-time too, while managing everything at home.
That little job at the library? That's hardly work.
I've worked there for 15 years. Not that you notice.
Don't act high and mighty about your part-time job. It's barely pocket change. Should have gotten a full-time job instead. Maybe you wouldn't look so old now. The working women around me look much younger than their age.
The ones you have dinner with? Those working women?
Don't twist my words. I'm talking about professionals.
Comparing me again to your working women?
That's not what I meant. You always twist my words.
Do I? Or do I just understand them too well?
You're being difficult again, like always.
That's fine. I plan to take better care of myself after you retire. I'll have more time then.
For what, more snooping?
For living my life, finally.
Bit late to start dolling yourself up after all these years of nothing but whatever makes you happy.
Yes, whatever makes me happy, for once.
What's that supposed to mean? You're acting weird.
That's all right. It's our second chapter in life. We all make changes eventually.
Changes? What kind of changes?
You'll see, soon enough.
What's that supposed to mean?
Nothing at all. Just thinking about the future. Our separate futures.
Separate? Why separate?
Just a figure of speech. For now.
You're being weird today. Is it because of the land purchase?
Maybe I'm just tired of everything. Oh, by the way, can I clean out that stationery set in your study? The one you never use anymore?
No, I'll handle it. I told you not to go to my study multiple times.
Since when is your study off limits after 30 years of marriage?
Some things should be private, even in marriage.
But yesterday you told me to clean it. You specifically asked me to organize your papers.
When did I say that? You must have misheard.
Right after dinner, you complained about the dust.
I never said that.
Oh no, you definitely said it. After dinner yesterday, you said the dust was bothering you.
Well, I changed my mind. Is that a crime?
Changed your mind? Or remembered what's in there?
Nothing's in there, just work stuff.
Just trying to help. You always complain about the dust.
I said I'll handle it. Stop pushing.
There's that letter you needed for retirement. It's in there somewhere.
Which letter? What have you seen?
Just the ones on top, the official ones.
Don't touch anything in there. I know where everything is.
Even the papers in the bottom drawer behind the folders?
What were you doing in that drawer? Have you been going through my things?
The drawer you left open with those interesting letters.
Which letters? What did you read?
I was just cleaning like you asked. I wasn't expecting to find anything.
Stay out of my study. I mean it.
Such passionate writing. I didn't know you were so poetic. Fine, I'll leave it alone then, though those letters were quite poetic.
What letters? What are you talking about?
My heart aches when we're apart. Sounds familiar?
You had no right. Those are private.
Private work documents for retirement?
Just stay out of there. I'll clean it myself.
Too late for that. I've seen enough.
What exactly did you see? What are you implying?
Whatever you think I'm implying, you would know best.
You had no right. Those are private.
Private work documents for retirement?
Just stay out of there. I'll clean it myself.
Whatever you say. By the way, about Katie's present.
What about it?
When you give Katie her present, make sure you say it's from both of us, like we discussed.
I thought you were giving it to her since I might be busy.
Busy writing love letters or receiving them?
Don't start. Not now.
Right, your business. At least pretend to be involved.
I know. I'm the one who paid for it. Make sure you do your duty as a wife properly.
My duty? Like covering for you at family events?
You know what I mean. Just make sure Katie knows it's from both of us.
Of course. I always cover for you. For everything.
Finally finished my last day. Cleaning out my desk now.
Congratulations on your retirement. Big change coming.
Bigger than you know. Found some old photos.
Of what exactly? Recent ones?
Yeah. Found some old photos in my desk from when we were younger.
Office party ones? Which year?
Office party ones. You used to come to those.
Yes, I remember, before I learned better.
What's that supposed to mean? Those were good times.
Were they? For everyone? I stopped after a while. Wonder why.
You just got busy with house stuff.
Is that what you tell yourself? Is that what you told her?
Don't start. Not this again. Not today.
Your special day. Your last day with that woman.
Retirement feels weird, like I'm losing my identity.
Which identity? Husband? Father? Or...
You know what I mean. Work was my life.
Yes, work. And that's what you called it.
Your work identity or other identities?
You said it, not me. Care to elaborate?
What's that supposed to mean?
Just making conversation. Are you having a farewell party?
No, heading home. Done with work stuff for good. Weird feeling.
No party? That's not like you.
Too old for parties now. Time to settle down.
That's surprising, considering how much of a workaholic you were. No last drink with colleagues?
Not today. Cleaned out everything, even the bottom drawer.
The famous bottom drawer. Find anything interesting?
What's that supposed to mean? Just old papers?
Only papers. Nothing else?
What are you implying?
Nothing at all. Just thinking about all those years of paperwork.
Stop with the hints. Just say what you mean.
Like you've always been direct? That would be a change.
It's fine. Can't keep up with the young ones anymore. Can't relate to their conversations, and drinking isn't fun anymore.
Young ones? Anyone in particular?
Don't start that again. I'm too tired.
You used to say hanging out with young people were more fun. You really have aged, especially the younger female staff.
That was different. Work relationships.
Relationships. Interesting choice of words.
Don't twist everything. You know what I mean. Don't start that again. People change.
Yes, they do, when they have no choice.
What's that supposed to mean? You're being cryptic.
Am I, or just being observant?
Your perspective just changes, you know? Plus, young women lack sophistication. Being young and energetic isn't everything.
Sudden change of heart? What happened?
Nothing happened. I just grew up.
I wasn't specifically talking about women. Interesting that's where your mind went.
Just saying, I'm tired of young women especially. An old man needs an old woman, I guess. Time to settle down.
Settle for an old woman? How generous of you.
That's not what I meant. You're twisting things again.
No twisting needed. Your words are clear enough. Old woman, you mean me. Your fallback option.
Who else would I mean? You're my wife.
Now I'm your wife. Convenient timing.
Why are you like this on my retirement day? Can't you just be happy for me?
Oh, I am. More than you know.
You're being weird again. What are you planning?
Planning? Like you plan the land purchase?
That's different. That's for us.
Just thinking about the future. All our plans.
Speaking of plans, the land contract tomorrow?
Yes. And by the way, it's tomorrow, right? Our contract?
Yeah, it's expensive, but we found good land. Perfect for our new start.
Our new start, after all these years.
Why do you make everything sound so suspicious? This is a good thing.
Is it? For whom?
For both of us, our dream home.
Your dream, your decision.
Our dream, remember? You wanted this.
But we can't just live on just land. What's the next step?
We'll build a house, obviously. Perfect countryside home.
With what money? You spent our savings.
Used it all on the land. We can use your father's inheritance to build the house.
My father's inheritance. First time I'm hearing about this. When did you decide this?
It's the logical choice. We need money for construction.
Logical for whom? When were you planning to tell me?
Isn't it obvious? How else would we build it? We can't get a mortgage at our age, so we need to pay cash. It's the logical solution.
Logical? Like your other decisions?
Don't start that tone. I've thought this through.
True, but isn't it strange not to discuss this first, before spending all our savings on land?
We're life partners. We don't need to talk about every little money thing. You've lived off my money all this time anyway. What's the problem?
Your money? The money I've managed for decades?
Same thing. We're married.
Are we, really?
What's that supposed to mean? Of course we are.
I see. So you're counting on me for the house money, just assuming I'll agree.
Counting on you? It's not just your money, so don't talk like that. We're married. What's yours is mine.
Is that how marriage works? Everything mine is yours and everything yours is whose?
What's that supposed to mean? Why are you being difficult?
Just asking for clarity about our arrangement.
There's no arrangement. We're married.
Well, there's the real estate from Dad too, so it might be hard to get cash ready on short notice. I'm surprised you sprung this on me without any discussion.
We'll need time to decide on the house anyway, so it's not too late to talk about it now. Oh, you're not suggesting...
Not suggesting anything, just stating facts.
You're planning something, I can tell.
I'll be busy for a while starting tomorrow. Very busy.
Huh? Why? What could be more important than our future?
Our future, or your convenience.
What's that mean? Stop being cryptic!
Does it matter? I have my own schedule, my own plans.
Like what? What plans?
You'll find out soon enough.
Don't you want to spend time together now that I'm retired? I thought that's what you always wanted.
What I wanted or what you assumed?
We can start fresh, make new memories.
You might be retired, but my daily life hasn't changed. I have my part-time job, and I won't be able to make lunch or dinner.
Seriously? At least make meals. What do you think you're here for?
There it is. The real you. Even on your retirement day. From now on, you and I are equals. You should learn some household skills starting tomorrow.
You can handle the housework. That's what we agreed on years ago.
When did we agree? When you decided?
It's always worked this way. Why change now?
Times change, people change.
Not at our age. Be realistic.
What will you do if I'm gone? Have you thought about that?
Gone? What do you mean gone?
People leave for many reasons.
Why would you be gone? Stop being dramatic.
At our age, you never know what might happen. People leave for all sorts of reasons.
Leave? Where would you go?
Anywhere. Away from here.
You're not making sense. This is your home.
Is it? Or just your convenience?
Well, maybe, but there's delivery services now. I can manage food at least.
Managing food is the least of your worries. Trust me.
What's that supposed to mean? You're scaring me.
Housework isn't just about cooking, but you'll learn soon.
Whatever, we don't need to think about that now. You just keep serving me like always. Even if you're busy, make sure meals are ready. That's the only thing you're good for anyway.
Only thing I'm good for. Interesting perspective.
You know what I mean. You're good at taking care of the house.
And covering up your absences? Your work meetings?
Sarah, finally signed the land contract. Our future is set.
Good work. You must be relieved.
Now that we have the land, we can start our peaceful countryside life. It'll take time to build the house, but let's go see the land together on your next day off. You've only seen photos, right?
I won't be going. I want a divorce. I've wanted one for a while now.
What? Is this a joke after everything I've planned?
Your plans, not ours. I'm picking up divorce papers now. Please sign them when I get home. I've already filled out my part.
Hold on, what's this about divorce? Are you joking? After I just bought the land?
No joke, just timing.
Timing? What timing?
I'm not joking. I've been planning to divorce you. I was waiting for your retirement to move out.
This makes no sense. We just made plans.
No, you made plans without asking me, like always.
Wait, is this about... Are you still holding a grudge about my old affair? That was years ago.
Old affair? You mean an ongoing affair?
What are you talking about? That ended years ago.
Again, it wasn't an affair, it was adultery. And it wasn't old either. It's been 10 years since you swore you'd stop, but you kept seeing her until recently.
What are you talking about, really? I'm not seeing her now. You can't prove anything.
Can't I? Want to see the photos?
Photos? What photos?
Maybe not currently. I've known everything all along. That you continued the adultery. For these 10 years, I had a private investigator check on you and her once a year. Since I knew her name and address, the investigation fees were quite reasonable. Much cheaper than divorce would have been then.
You investigated for 10 years? You spied on me?
Spied? No, I protected myself. Documented everything.
Everything? What exactly?
Every meeting, every hotel, every lie.
Why didn't you say anything until now, if you knew all along?
I was thinking about the best revenge. Perfect timing, when you'd have nothing left.
Nothing left? What do you mean?
Your job, your mistress, your savings, everything. 10 years ago when I discovered your affair and you begged on your knees, I forgave you. But months later, I found out you were still seeing her. I don't think you can imagine how I felt then, how betrayed I was.
Sarah, I'm sorry, but you're really the most important one to me as a family. We can work this out.
Important? As your housekeeper, maybe.
That's not true. I love you.
What? I can't believe anything you say anymore. Besides, weren't you desperately trying to keep your mistress before retirement? Those pathetic letters I found.
I didn't do that. You're making things up.
My soul feels empty without you. Please don't leave me now. Should I continue? I saw all those letters in your trash, the ones you kept rewriting. You're my eternal light, and my life is over if you leave me. Just stop. It's embarrassing.
Going through my trash? That's low. You've been planning this all along?
Low? Like having a decade-long affair?
That's different. I had my reasons.
She was going to dump you because of your retirement, wasn't she? She was your subordinate at work, so she probably decided you weren't useful anymore. That's why you suddenly started saying young women are no good. You're so transparent, so predictable.
Sarah, enough already. Things with her are over. I'm really not seeing her anymore. I've decided to cherish only you from now on, now that I'm retired.
Now that she's left you, now that you have no choice.
That's not true. I chose you.
It's too late. Someone who always compares me to your mistress, who quickly calls me an old hag. Maybe I am an old hag, but I don't want to be mocked by an equally old man who's gotten just as wrinkled. At least I aged honestly.
Please, calm down. I bought land in the countryside. Let's live quietly together. Start fresh.
Living with you would never be peaceful. How long do you plan to dump all the housework on me? What kind of hell would it be to spend 24/7 until death with a man who betrayed me for 10 years, who only came back when he had no choice, no other women?
I really decided to spend the rest of my life with you, Sarah. Just us, like before.
Before what? Before the first affair or the second?
Please, I can change.
You'd have kept seeing her if she hadn't dumped you. I don't want you crawling back just because you've run out of women. And you had the nerve to count on my father's inheritance? I won't let you have your way anymore. Really, you've gotten everything you deserve.
You sure about divorcing me? Your father's inheritance will be split in the divorce settlement too. You'll lose half of everything.
Really? Is that what you think?
That's how divorce works. I know my rights.
The inheritance won't be included in the settlement, since it was never treated as joint marital property. I made sure of that years ago.
What? When did you...
When I first found out, 10 years ago. I've been planning this for some time.
Planning what exactly? What have you done?
If you didn't know that, you're an idiot. Oh, and I'll be claiming my fair share of our savings in the settlement. After all, I'm the one who managed and saved your money all these years. Every penny documented.
You can't do this. We're supposed to be together.
Together? Like you were together with her?
Sarah, I can't live without you. I can't even do basic housework. I bought that land because I thought you'd be there. Please.
Oh, now you need me? Now that she's gone?
It's not like that. I always needed you.
Don't rely on me only when you're desperate. You ignored our family, had a 10-year affair. I didn't get married to take care of a man like that in his old age, to be your backup plan.
I'm truly sorry. I'll learn to do housework from now on. Instead of just depending on you, I'll live for you too. Give me another chance.
Another chance? After 10 years of chances?
People can change. I can change.
You had over 30 years of chances to change. I have no expectations for your future. Do your own cleaning, cooking, everything from now on, and enjoy your countryside retirement alone, in your empty house, on your empty land.
Sarah, please, we can work this out.
The papers will be ready in an hour. I'll see you at home for the last time. That night, we discussed divorce, but made no progress and ended up going through mediation. However, given my husband's 10-year affair history, reconciliation was impossible. After 6 months, the divorce was finalized with substantial alimony and settlement payments. I also received compensation from his former subordinate, the mistress. She had married during their 10-year affair, causing another family drama on her end. My ex-husband never moved to the countryside and still lives in our old house. Our son checked on him once and said the place was a mess. He still can't handle housework. But our son doesn't care much. Tom barely spent time with him growing up, and he knows about the affair. It makes me smile a little thinking about Tom. His assets halved, countryside dreams shattered, probably complaining about life to nobody. Just as I suffered through our marriage, he'll spend his remaining years in loneliness. I bought a senior living condo using my father's inheritance. Between the divorce settlement and compensation, I have no financial worries. I'm enjoying my hobbies, watching my grandchildren grow, and living peacefully. Finally free from those toxic emotions, every day feels truly happy. I'm ready to fully enjoy this second chapter of my life. My new goal is to live longer and happier than my ex-husband.